Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Clixso's YouTube channel. It is time, that is right, it is preview time. This one's actually coming from Clixed Off and comicbook.com. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. It's X-Men time previews. Yes, let's go. Alright guys, so here we go. Finally we get the House of X previews. Yes, super excited. Now, like always, Clixed Off, their link is going to be down below to actually check out their previews as well as comicbook.com. So everything I'm going to be sharing today is going to be down below, as well as Wizkids Heroclix.com. Their link is going to be down below as well, so you guys can check out the X-Men House of X. Yes, super excited. Now, as always guys, if you guys like this video, smash that like button. If you guys like my content I bring to you guys, hit that subscribe button right now, hit that bell icon. That way you guys never miss any content like this. Right above there is going to be all the social medias you can actually find me in, as well as my monthly Patreon. That is right. Now, if you guys want to get some awesome swag, definitely get my Patreon now. If you guys aren't into that membership, no worries. I do have a wish list right down below. All the links are actually fixed and ready to go. So whatever you guys do purchase for me to unbox, I'm going to give you guys a shout out. Now, here we go. Look at this. We got North. That is right. Set number 64. He has the Horseman, X-Men, and future keywords. Outstanding. Now, he has a 150 point to 75 point dial. He has the X-Men team ability, which is really cool because Wizkids actually puts them into the cards so you guys can read what the team ability is all about, rather than flipping through some pages on a book or what you actually printed out. Now, he does have 11 movement, 11 attack, 17 defense, and 4 shape change. So pretty outstanding for 150 points. He's going to be 11 attack for penetrating psychic blast, 7 range, and double bolts. So it's pretty outstanding. So let's take a look at that first trait, which is Mutant Chimera. When North uses the X-Men team ability to heal another character, this turn that character attack value becomes 12. That's awesome. Now, what actually goes back into is when another friendly character uses the X-Men team ability to heal North, this turn his attack and damage value become equal to that character's printed value. Wow. That's a really powerful trait. Now, 12 attack. That's really solid if you can actually not deal any damage to North and you roll a d6 and you get a 6. So that'd be pretty cool. You get 12 attack. Awesome. Now, he has telekinetic shielding, energy shield deflection. When North is targeted by a non-adjacent character for that attack, you may choose that he can't use energy shield deflection and instead increases the result of his impervious and super sense rolls by +1. So, you can just say, I'm not going to be using my energy shield deflection, and I'm just going to be rolling. So taking a chance, use it the most part. It's 5 or 6 for an impervious. Now it's 4, 5, or 6 for bolt, impervious, and super senses. So that kind of leads to his special. So there it is. Amplified control over mind and magnetism. Special movement, which is running shot. When North uses it after resolutions, he can use either telekinesis or mind control at no cost. That's amazing. Wow. So he basically can running shot. Now I'm gonna mind control you. It's pretty much like how the Ultron actually is, but kind of different. Kind of running shot. I'm gonna attack you. I get it. Cool. Now I'm gonna telekinesis. At no cost and throw an object at you, possibly, or even mind control you so you can definitely hit someone else. So really solid. I like that. Now his special defense is perfected combination of mutant DNA, impervious, and super senses. So there it is right there. So you can just not use his energy shield deflection, and now you can just use impervious and super senses with a +1 to your roll. So if you want to just have that dice roll, there it is right there. Next one coming in is the Wolverine team up card. That is right. The welcome back to the team up cards. It is Wolverine right there. So the basis on this team up card is Colossus. That is right. Now back in the Uncanny, you actually saw him and Colossus all together. It's pretty cool. Where you can throw Wolverine. He's like looking like he's throwing Wolverine. Now, listed characters can use telekinesis, but only to place an adjacent Wolverine. There it is. When the listed friendly character uses it, after resolutions, Wolverine may use charge at no cost. After revealing forces, you may replace this character's card with the... Okay, so it's standard team-up card from there, but he can actually telekinesis up a Wolverine, and now the Wolverine gets to charge. That is really cool. Now, definitely the powers are right there. Charge and Flurry with the special movement. And he has a special trait, which is Stealth. He can run through hindering. He can target through hindering terrain as well. Charge and Persistent Strike with, I believe that's combat reflexes and actually exploit weakness. So, excellent. That is excellent. So he can actually telekinesis up for 6. And then Wolverine gets to move 5 more squares and then Flurry. So it's pretty cool. Charge at no cost. So look at this way. So now you get to telekinesis up. Now you can charge and Flurry at no cost. And then you get to Flurry again. So he can be at a 4 or a 3, 4, or even 6, depending on what you have perplexes on. So that's really, really cool. I love that. The other one is going to be a Cyclops team-up card. Yes, that's awesome. Now you guys probably wondering what you guys say. Team-up card. Old school unboxings. So Cyclops. Basically, his team-up card is Colossus. There's another one. Emma Frost, Magic, and Namor. Now, if you guys don't recognize any of those, they were actually the Phoenix Force. That's right, the Chase Phoenix Force from the X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men, I believe. Now, the listed friendly characters are if one or more listed friendly characters on the map, Cyclops and listed friendly characters can use colossal stamina. If Colossus and all listed friendly characters are on the map, you can use invulnerability, defend, and the Mystics team ability. That is right. Wow, that is amazing. So this team up card is pretty strong. I absolutely love it. This is really, really cool. Now, definitely, you can see his card right there. Every list of powers: Force Blast, Sidestep, Leadership. So now, once per turn, when a friendly characters named Havoc hits, modified Cyclops combat values by +1. So again, his team up card is pretty solid because now you get to have colossal stamina, or you get to even have Mystics. That is really, really cool. That sculpt looks amazing. So Zorn is going to be our Prime. He has the X-Men team ability. He is set number 29B. He's going to be an uncommon Prime, which is really cool because I actually love this Prime. This is the reason why. Now, he does have the excellent team ability. He's 70 points, which is, look at that dial. 10 movement with phasing, 12 attack for telekinesis, 19 defend, and 0 for support. Now, he's going to be your huge 70-point support piece because he can either telekinesis up your character, he can use defend, or you can just support someone to actually click them up. So, his special trait is defensive measures enacted. Zorn takes a maximum of 1 damage from attacks. Zorn can't be chosen for Mastermind, which I can tell. Now you can free deal him 1 damage because he now on his second click he kind of rolls down on his defense, but he gets 12 penetrating with 8 running shots. So he has a 7 range with single bolt. So it's a hit and miss with this guy. For me, I would actually use this guy for a support piece only because he is awesome. Now, if you want to just secondary attacker up, then you just free deal him 1 damage and then you go. So he does have willpower as well. So really solid. I kind of this is a good prime. I recommend this is be a prime you need to use when if you do pull them in sealed. So it's gonna be really hard to KO in sealed. So there is a chase right there. Is a chase binary. That is right. Set number 72. Wow. All of these figures are outstanding. Now, there's so much keywords, and the main one is that she is Cosmic and X-Men and Soldier. Oh man. Now, look at that dial. 175 points and 100 points. Just wow. Now, usually the most part, you actually have a quintessence, or you have the power cosmic team ability. Now, this new one is called Cosmic Energy, which is willpower. This character has protected outwit, uncopyable, so it's almost like, I would say, quintessence or even the power cosmic team ability. So she does have the X-Men as well because she's X-Men keywords. Now she does have there's a trait called power overwhelming, which is binary, has protected pulse wave. Oh man, protected pulse wave. Once per turn, when she KOs an opposing standard character with an attack after resolutions, she can use pulse wave at no cost if she occupied a square that that KO'd character occupied. Oh man, that's so amazing. So she binary has protected pulse wave, but what's really cool is that when she KOs a character, now she gets to pulse wave as if she occupied that square. So oh man, that's gonna be such a wreck house. Like basically, she can run. She has 8 range double bolt, so she can just range attack 2 people, KO a standard character with 4 damage and props. So she's gonna have probability control. She's 175 points now. If you pull her in sealed, she gets a range attack. Boom, that character gets KO'd. Now the bad thing is, if you have 2 characters that are standing right next to each other, she KOs this character. That character goes out, put a marker there. Now she can use pulse wave at no cost, and again another 4 damage to the next character. Oh man, this is crazy. So it's once per turn. So lucky enough, Wizkids did make sure that this is not going to be every single time. So it's once per turn. You can't just pulse wave, KO this character, pulse wave again, pulse wave. No. It's once per turn. Whew. Got close there. Now, her special attack is Cosmic Star Power, pouring out, energy explosion, penetrating psychic blast, and poison. So that's really cool. Now if you pull her down into her 100-point dial, she's going to have a 12 running shot special damage, which is that energy explosion or penetrating psychic blast and poison. Now she has impervious and then 4 damage, so that is pretty cool. She's gonna have 4 damage clear across her dial except for the last click. So really outstanding to actually utilize her. Now what's weird is that yes, she can hyper. What would be kind of cool is that if she were able to hyper and pulse wave just like Tachyon. Oh man, that would be kind of cool. Just for me, that would be kind of cool. really outstanding piece. One of my main pieces I do want to pull for the chases, as well as the Old Man Logan. Scott Porter, hey, you got the Logan, man. Oh man, I gotta those unboxings you did were outstanding. So these now are going to be coming from the Clixed Off site. So again, their link is going to be down below in the description. Definitely check it out. So here we go. We get a Marvel Girl team up card. That is right. Awesome. Now her team ups are Black Tom, Beast, Domino, Kid Omega, Sage, and Wolverine. Now if 2+ listed friendly characters are on the map, Marvel Girl and listed friendly characters have free. This character occupies hindering terrain, move up 2 squares. So it doesn't look at anything. Okay, so that's pretty much it right there. So now if they occupy hindering terrain, they can move up 2 squares for free. Now let's say they can get sidestep from Yafit from the Orville. They can sidestep, and then they can free move up 2 squares because they're in hindering. So 4 squares free, and then they can go. So that's pretty cool. Or you can just basically move away. from that, so that's pretty cool. So there is going to be Magneto. That is right, the team up card Magneto. Now, his team up is Acolytes, or Brotherhood of Mutants theme team. Once per turn, when Magneto attacks only characters with the X-Men keyword, after resolutions, generate a heavy object, and he can use telekinesis at no cost. So if he's on a theme team, which is Acolytes or Brotherhoods, so this is actually pretty cool. Now, it's not just a team up card, it's a theme team up card. Really cool. So you don't have to have certain listed characters, it's a team. So he can be on Acolytes team or a Brotherhood of Mutants. Now, if he attacks a character, he gets to generate a heavy object and can use telekinesis at no cost once per turn. So again, Wizkids is getting really smart about that once per turn. So that's really, really solid. Amazing. I love that already. Great, great team up card. That is outstanding. Now, it's again the Krakoan reveal and the revival bystander card. So it's really, really cool. 11 attack, 12. So this one's gonna be the rare version of that one. So you actually look at that one. That's gonna be the rare. Look at that. Look at that dial. For 150 points, I would definitely use that because it has energy shield deflection. So with 20 defense, he has mastermind, but only to choose a friendly character within 4 squares or line of fire of aura instead of adjacent. So that's pretty cool. He can be 20 defense. Now his damage is leadership free. So he has the wow. So he has a colossal retaliation damage ability. So that's really cool. So he's not colossal, but he gets the free place and attack. So really solid. Now his is place a Magneto such that he can make a range attack targeting a chosen character, then do so targeting only that character. What's really cool is now he gets to attack for free, and then at no cost he can use telekinesis to actually throw an object at someone. So really, really cool. And then he gets to just attack regular. So that's a lot of damage. So he can colossal retail. He can use his team up trait, and then he can use the just standard running shot. And the next one is going to be Hope Summers. That is right, set number 47, rare and unique. Now, why is she unique? We're going to find out why. So really, really cool. 50 points. Look at that short dial, but let's see what actually she can use with her 2 traits. X-Men, X-Force, and the 5, I believe. Like high five. Now, she has the 5 Hope Summers. When another friendly character is chosen for the Krakoan Revival trait, after resolutions, choose a standard power that character can use. Hope Summers can use that power into this game. So that's really, really cool. Now, if you get replaced, she gets to get powers, which is going to be pretty cool because that's how she is all the time. She gathers powers, which is really, really cool. I like this piece. Outstanding. Now she has another one, psychic power duplication, free. Choose up to 3 standard powers that adjacent friendly characters with the X-Men keyword can use. Hope Summers can use those powers until your next turn. So she can use up to 3 standard powers. So if they have invincible, they have hypersonic, they have precision strike, they have probability control, perplex, charge flurry. Man, this is an outstanding 50-point rare piece. So this is going to be my sought after piece because this one is going to be amazing. I like it. So far, this set's going to be amazing. I really do want to actually accumulate or try to get a lot of these pieces because they're going to be really sought after. They're going to be really useful for the new modern meta. It's going to be Black Tom. That's right. Oh man, Black Tom, set number 60. He has a Brotherhood of Mutants, X-Force, and X-Men. So he doesn't actually have the X-Men team ability. Kind of funny. You have the X-Men keyword, but no X-Men team ability. So Black Tom. So Black Tom Cassidy. So it's funny. Hope we get a Banshee in this set because back in the day when they actually had Banshee out, you get certain abilities because Tom Cassidy's out there. So that's pretty funny. So he has a Mutant CIA, which is a trait, stealth, runs through hindering, and targets through hindering terrain. His other one, so it's 65 points, 5 range, single bolt. It's pretty, about half dial, which is not too bad for 65 points. Now he does have a trait at one with the island. Shape change, but only if Black Tom occupies hindering terrain, which you want him on hindering terrain. Now he has a Krakoan defense system. He does have sidestep free if Black Tom occupies hindering terrain. Place Black Tom in a square of hindering terrain within 5 squares. So if he's in hindering, he can use sidestep, and then he can sidestep into hindering, and then you get to free place him within 5 squares. So not too bad, unless you have the Venom Groot or the Valeria Von Doom somewhere around, but you get to place him 5 squares, and then he gets to activate. So it's almost like free running shot, and then either what does he have right now? He has smoke cloud, plasticity. He does have, which is kind of weird because if you look at his dial compared to the other one, he has close combat expert, and that's it. So I think they misprinted that to be a exploit weakness. So it's missing on that on the card. There's missing exploit weakness on the card. So it's gonna be exploit weakness, and then he has close combat expert. So not too bad. The sculpt looks pretty cool. It's almost like Doctor Strange looking-esque. So last, but certainly not least, is going to be the Heroclix created figure from Tylor Spees. That is right. Look at that gorgeous piece right there. It is Juggernaut. Set number 61, the super rare. Runs through elevation, runs through hindering, and runs through walls because he is Juggernaut. That is right. He has a character design for Heroclix by Tylor Spees, the 2018 Heroclix World Champion. Amazing. Brotherhood of Mutants. Team ability. He has 0 range because why not? But look at that. 175 points or 100 points. Just look at that dial. Look at that run ability. 13 squares. And he's not a colossal, so you can't telekinesis up for 6 squares. And he has 13 to go, so it's 19 squares. So perplex him up, or you can +1 stats, whatever you can get him. That's just amazing. So he has look at that, a lot of those keywords. He has Brotherhood of Mutants. He has Excalibur, Thunderbolts, X-Men. He has Brute and Mystical. Wow. And then he also has Mystical Helmet. So Mystical Helmet is colossal stamina. When Juggernaut can reduce penetrating damage and has protected outwit. So really cool. Awesome power though. He has, he gets to reduce penetrating damage. That's really cool. Now if you can get him into he doesn't have it's almost like invincible now. He can reduce it to 0, which is really cool. It's almost like, yeah, it is invincible, but with now 0 damage. Now his special movement, which we can see, is once he starts, he can't be stopped. Charge. When Juggernaut uses it, you may choose to not half his speed. If you do, he can run through people, run through characters, and can only move in a direct path. If Juggernaut used a charge during your last turn, he can become immobile. So it's almost like, and he gets all like really go, like, let's go, really cool. So again, exactly what I said, you can actually telekinesis him to a certain square for him to go. So it's going to be so hard for you to hide from this guy because he can move in a direct path. So if you have free telekinesis or someone that can actually just TK him to a certain square and then go, good luck. Now he can hit you within 13 squares away with 5 damage and a special. So his special defense first is Satora's Chosen. Stop. She has a stop click at the very end. Impervious. He succeeds on a 4 through 6. So that is amazing. Now his special damage is nothing stops the Juggernaut, because why not, right? Now look at that, Battle Fury. So if you have shape change, no more. Opposing characters within 4 squares can't use stop clicks, leadership, or perplex. If they already use perplex, the modifier temporary doesn't apply. So you perplex up your character to a 20 defense, and he's at standard 17, and he has shape change, and he has a stop click. So hey, no worries, I have a stop click. Nope. And he has leadership, no more. So now the Juggernaut gets to telekinesis up to where he wants to attack that stop click and that perplex character, and he runs. You say you want to perplex up his damage to a 7, perplex up his attack to a 13, and he has super strength, which is really cool. Now he gets to run, pick up an object, and then run. Now let's say you perplex up his damage or his defense twice, his damage by 1, and he picks up a heavy object. Oh, there you go, good luck. Now you give me 8 damage straight through, unless you have reducers. But then he gets to knock you back if you don't have any reducer, combat reflex, if you don't have any reducers or combat reflexes. So Tylor, all I gotta say is this, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Just outstanding, Tylor. This is one Juggernaut that we've all been wanting to see for a long time, and we finally got it. And that sculpt looks great. And now, if you look at the bricks right there, it does say his name and then the year he won his Heroclix Championship. So again, wow, he won with the Wales team, which is really cool because it's like a brute type of team, and he made a brute character. Really cool, man. Congratulations. Great super rare you chose. So alright guys, so there it is, the previews of the day. Now there's a lot to actually see because we have one from comicbook.com, one from Clixed Off, so there's so much to see. So without further ado, guys, if you guys like my video, smash that like button. If you guys like my content I bring to you guys, smash that subscribe button right now. So and then also hit that bell icon. That way you guys never miss any content like this. Now, if you definitely want to visit any of my social medias, definitely check it out right there. All my social medias are right there, including my Patreon. That is right, my Patreon is gonna be on there, and the monthly membership. That way you get some awesome swag. Now, if you guys aren't into that membership, right below it's gonna be on my wish list. Whatever you guys do purchase for the channel, I'm gonna actually unbox it for you guys and give you guys a shout out. Now, as always, guys, if you're gonna roll virtually or physically, socially distanced, always remember, if you're gonna roll, you always roll a critical hit. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.